Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, this is Biki with the UntitledGameShow.com here with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. But today's battle is special, it's from the PokèFanatic community. Today's battle is featuring JCDG and KASANELOVER, Mrs. Lover and Mr. Josh as I like to call them. And their names in the community is Chilla Monkey and Josh. So here we go ladies and gentlemen for the first ever PokèFanatic community battle. Let's get right into it ladies and gentlemen for the first time. If you guys want to be part of the community and win giveaways, trade, battle, and enter the tournaments, go ahead and join. The link will be in the description. So let's go ahead with this battle from these two awesome moderators for the community. First Pokemons on the field are Deontay and Infernape. Decent Pokemons to face off against each other, but we have Deontay goes ahead with the switch right here into Mewtwo. Mewtwo's even a better choice to fight at Infernape because Infernape attacks are just not going to be effective against a Mewtwo. Personally, when I run an Infernape, I always start off with Fake Out, but Kasan goes ahead with the Earth Kick, which is an interesting choice right here, ladies and gentlemen. I always figure Fake Out is a better start just because of the fact it gives you a free turn no matter what Pokemon is on the field. Garantina comes out next. Garantina is a good choice against a Mewtwo because a Mewtwo, unless it's running a Shadow Ball, it shouldn't have a chance to actually take out Garantina in one turn. So let's see what Mewtwo goes ahead and do right here. It went for the Psychic. Psychic's going to do some damage, but it's just not going to be enough to take out this Pokemon. So Mewtwo's literally going to have to switch out here, ladies and gentlemen, or it risks getting taken out by this Garantina. Next up, we have Conquistador. So Conquistador is going to get hit right here with a free attack from Garantina. So it does get hit by a Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw is going to do a decent amount of damage, but it's not going to be enough to take out this Pokemon. Flame Orb goes into effect. Garantina goes ahead and switches out. Let's see the next Pokemon on the field. It is going to be Infernape once again. But as we know, this Infernape doesn't run a Fake Out, so I'm not sure what this Infernape is going to actually do right here in this situation. It gets hit with the knockoff, which would have been massively devastating for, well, Garantina if he got hit with knockoff right there, as that is a dark type attack. And let's see what Infernape does. Oh my god, Infernape gets to do absolutely nothing. The Match Sponge comes from Conquistador, and that takes out Infernape instantly right there, ladies and gentlemen. The burn goes into effect, lowering HP a little bit more. So this Pokemon is in risk right here, and maybe Kasan's to have an opportunity to take out her first Pokemon off the match. So it goes ahead with the Giga Drain, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have Genesect. Now, Genesect is way stronger than Little Carlo. Obviously, Genesect usually runs Thunder or it runs Thunderbolt and they use Flamethrower. In this situation, Little Carlo definitely has to switch out, and the next Pokemon out is going to be really important for Kasan, and it's a Mew. Mew is a good choice because Mew is not weak to Thunder, Flamethrower, or either one of those attacks, and definitely Mew runs Fire type attacks itself, and it goes ahead with the Fire Blast, and Fire Blast is definitely going to be enough to take out Genesect. So goodbye to Genesect right there. Alright, next up we have Volcarona. Volcarona is an excellent switch as Volcaronas usually either run Bug Buzz or U-Turn, and if Volcarona goes ahead with a U-Turn or a Bug Buzz on the Mewtwo, it's going to be massive amount of damage. And if it goes for a Bug Buzz on the Lily Carlo as well, it's going to be massive amount of damage, and the Bug Buzz does come out, so I'm not sure why she went for this switch right here, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be so much damage for Lily Carlo that it fainted. And the next Pokemon out from Kasan is going to be Mew again? You just saw what happened. What's this? I didn't expect the Mew to come right back out. Mew does not have any attacks that could actually kill Volcarona in one turn. Volcarona is 4x weak to rock and extremely weak to flying type attacks. As I use Volcarona as one of my favorite Pokemons out there, I definitely know its weakness, and it versus a Mew is just not a good fight right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna win. It's gonna win all the time. But here we go. Electroviolet does have the opportunity to take out Volcarona because, well, Electroviolet does have a whole lot of defense, special, and, well, physical at that. And on top of that, it's going to be able to do a decent amount of physical type damage to a Volcarona. Let's see if it's enough to take it out. Earthquake does get the critical at that, so that is it for Volcarona, and Volcarona has to go bye-bye. And the next Pokemon from Josh is going to be Shedinja. Shedinja is a difficult Pokemon to kill. If you guys don't know what Wonder Guard does, I'll explain it to you right now. Oh, first I gotta mention this right here. We go for the Dig. Dig is an excellent move to use because this forces Electroviolet to switch out, because if Electroviolet gets hit with a ground type attack like Dig, it's going to be over. But this is even a better switch from Kasan because Hydreigon knows Levitate, so Dig is going to do absolutely nothing. So both Pokemons are pretty much even situation right here, forcing Shedinja to switch out and forcing the Pokemon coming out from Josh to take a Dark Pulse because that's the smart move to use. But Josh even counters that by bringing out a Deontay, and now we know what the next attack is going to be. It's definitely going to be Moonblast, forcing Hydreigon to switch out. So both players are making excellent switches, and Electroball comes out, which is a Pokemon that could take these Moonblasts. So I think right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a really interesting pattern. Who's going to break the pattern first and who's going to die first, I'm not sure, because Electroball is going to be able to take more than one Moonblast before it actually gets taken out, and if his special attack drops, it's not a big issue because Electroball definitely does go for the physical type attacks, as you're about to see right here. And Electroball once again goes for the Earthquake, and Earthquake is not going to affect a Shedinja because of Wonder Guard, and Wonder Guard only makes it so that Shedinja can only be killed by special or super effective attacks like Dark Pulse and other type attacks that actually can do a lot of damage. And like that Shadow Claw right there from Shedinja is just not going to be enough, and Shedinja stays in and actually uses its Focus Dash. This is the first we saw this all match, ladies and gentlemen. It's a risk because this might not be enough, and it wasn't enough, it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. It's super effective, but we have a berry on the field from the Hydreigon and regenerate some HP. So Shedinja is in a situation where it needs to switch out because it just can't take a damage from, well, Hydreigon. Now Shedinja sometimes does run Shadow Sneak, so depending on how you have your Shedinja set up, it might be quite interesting. We get the Flamethrower, Deontay, that's not going to do much, forcing Hydreigon once again switch out and forcing probably Electroball once again to actually eat that Moonblast to the face. Is it going to survive? We got to see and find out right now. It does, yes, it does survive, ladies and gentlemen. The special attack does fall one more time, but it's looking like Mr. Electric over there is really hurt, really low damage right now. It might just have to bite the dust right now because Wonder Guard is going to go into effect, and it doesn't switch out. It goes for the Ice Punch, going to make sure it dies. So I understand what Kasane doing right here, again, trying to get the free and safe switching right here, because if you could have switched out Electroball and got somebody else in, but they would have to take that damage for Electroball. Electroball doesn't have enough HP to actually survive. Giratina coming out is an excellent switch just for the fact that, well, Giratina can take out a Shedinja with absolutely no problem here, ladies and gentlemen. Next Pokemon out is going to be a Deontay. We're going to go into Shadow Force from Giratina, and Giratina is going to be able to do a massive amount of damage with this attack against a Deontay. And let's see if it's going to be enough right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is, and Deontay is out of here. So Deontay didn't really get a chance to show its skills and really do anything that was super effective during this match. Mewtwo coming out is really dangerous if this Mewtwo's running something like Shadow Ball, but it does not get that. Mewtwo actually went for the Focus Blast. I'm not sure why Josh went with the Focus Blast. His Focus Blast wouldn't have did absolutely nothing against a Giratina, as it is a fighting type attack, and Giratina is a Ghost Dragon type attack Pokemon. Shadow Force comes out and it's going to be able to take out, well, Shedinja right here. I'm not sure why that switch was necessary, but it was a switch that Mr. Josh chose either ways. So I'm pretty sure next up we're going to see Mewtwo back on the field. Is Mewtwo going to be able to do its thing and take out oh, it does! I can't even believe I stuttered right there. I wasn't sure if this Mewtwo had the Shadow Ball, and it just apparently did. So that is good stuff there, ladies and gentlemen. That Shadow Ball takes out Giratina right there on the spot. Now the situation's over because we already know that Focus Blast, it has a 70% chance of hitting, and it does. And that is it gonna be for Kasane. It's an epic battle from both contestants, but congratulations for having such a great battle from Josh and KASANELOVER. I had a fun time commenting over the video. If you guys want to join me in giving us more videos to commentate over on the community, go ahead over to the battle request section of the PokèFanatic community. Link is in the description. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe, and Win It Wednesday is coming up soon. Peace.